Hi everybody, it's Pit of the Potter in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, and we're going to continue with the turning series today. And today we're making some utilitarian bowls, not real fancy bowls and real wide bowls, just something that's going to work for spaghetti, veggies, pasta, whatever, you know. And we're making these this particular set of bowls out of 3 pounds of clay. As I tell you, when I get finished trimming and everything, there's usually never 3 pounds left. But we'll use 3 pounds of clay on this trim, and we're taking it out of our bag right here. There's 3 pounds cut out of the bag, maybe 3 pounds. No, I'm a little bit over, but I'll take out a little bit here. Yeah, 3 pound bowl, utilitarian. Not a problem. We're covering up our clay because we don't want it to get dry on the outside and wet on the inside, which makes it really, really tough to throw. So what we're doing is, out of the bag, de-aired, the right consistency. We're gonna pat this puppy up into a ball here, and we're gonna smooth out the outside and the inside here. Get the creases out of it. Here's a crease here, cover that up. Okay, so here we have 3 pounds of clay, turning a utilitarian bowl, which is different than a fancy bowl or a compote dish or different bowls that we make. I started a list many years ago. I was going to sort of catalog the pieces, and I started writing down exactly how many pieces I had. And when I got to 200 different pieces, I stopped writing. And I figured, well, it is what it is, you know. Okay, we're centering this 3 pounds of clay sort of in the center of the wheel because this bowl's coming up. Okay, we got it centered. Alrighty, so here we are. We're going to start dropping the hole here. And I don't drop straight down, I drop at a little angle, and the clay up here is sort of being smoothed out around the piece here, so we can get into the bottom of this bowl. Okay, we've got down here pretty quick. When you're centering, folks, keep the speed up. Don't center slowly. See, we're gonna check the floor here. And we got a good sized floor, which is fine because this bowl gets a foot. So we're gonna pull the floor, but remember, in a bowl, the floor is concave or convex, I'm not sure, one of those two ways. But so we're coming up, up, and forming a nice curved bottom here, just to make sure it's not a flat-footed bowl here. Okay, we're compressing the inside here just to try to keep the clay from S-cracking. S-cracking is too much water in the bottom of the piece and it gets saturated, so you should keep your piece warm, clean or wet-free inside, but I use a ton of water when I'm throwing. Okay, we're gonna do our basically first pull here. So we're coming up, sort of straight up. Just the first pull. Come up a little bit higher on this one. We want to keep the top of this this bowl sort of fat up top here. It's not exactly what the throw is going to look like, but here we go. We're coming up now, up, straight up, sort of straight up, leaving that fat spot on top. That's it. The piece is probably getting close to a finish on the top, but we still have to pull the weight from the bottom of the piece up into the top of the piece. So we're making another groove here, and we're gonna pull this piece one more time. and getting the bottom weight up into the piece. Now, once we hit midway, my pressure's nothing, just controlling the clay, because it's going to be spread out a little bit too. And that's how we're doing it, sort of almost a straight up pull. Alrighty, we got, I think one more time we can do this. I'm going to get that undercut nicely, take this extra little bit of clay away, put some water on the subject, pull the weight up into the piece. Okay, now I'm sort of shaping the bowl as I'm going up. Just widening it out, no pulling involved, just strictly shaping. Okay, so here we come again. Okay, now, since we're getting close to what it looks like it's going to be a little bit wider, so now we're gonna rib out the inside of the bowl to get it to be the bowl. I have a pretty good sized kidney here that I use for this, and sometimes I'll start at the top, stretching it out, stretching it out, stretching it out, then I'll come back to the bottom and I'll start forming it. Support the rim. Okay, we're keeping going down on the outside and making it wider and wider. Okay. Alrighty, we've got this utilitarian bowl thrown now, ribbed on the inside, no swirls in the bottom. You don't want your spoon going bump, bump, bump over the bottom of the pot. I used to put those little twirly things in the bottom thinking it gave me the look of professionalism, and lo and behold, after using the bowls in my house that have the grooves in the bottom, this is a leather chamois. We're going to strop the rim. What happened was, after just a few years, maybe more than a few years, but we're stropping the rim now to get it nice and even. And now we've got it strapped down. We're going to clean the water up inside here. Since I'm a attention deficit potter, oh yeah, I used to leave the little bump holes in the bottom. And what happened then was the spoon rubbing across those things fractures the glaze at the bottom, and now I no longer put those in there. I'm taking a trimming tool now, and I'm just coming down at the bottom and foot of this bowl, and I'm moving in on the foot. This is going to be a footed bowl, so I'm just taking some of the weight away from the bowl itself, and then I'm gonna do a little undercut right here just to get a little lift, because this bowl will be turned over and finished on the Griffin grip. So we've got that set up nicely. We're going to clean the wheel off real good, and I'm going to come back with my my wire right here. Hello. And I'm going to come back with the wire, and we're going to undercut this whole bowl because it's going to be turned over. Just pull the wire through. Alrighty, that's a 3-pound bowl. We're going to mark the batch so when we take it off we know we got it exactly the same. And here we are, a 3-pound bowl ready to be footed, sort of similar to the other ones I just made before. This one's quite a bit bigger. It's interesting. At any rate, this is Pitter the Potter throwing a 3-pound utilitarian bowl, and what we'll do on the next one is we'll turn it over and we'll foot it and finish it for you. Thanks for watching. This is Pit of the Potter.